everybody, hello and welcome. Right, this is what my journal looks like so far, and this is what the one that I'm doing with you looks like so far. Spot the difference. Anyway, I don't want to run away with it. I really want to talk you through every single thing that I do so you can follow along if you want to. If you've got your own ideas, do that, whatever. I'm just showing you what I've done in here, so if you want to, you've got the basic idea at least. Now, I don't want to do it in huge sections because I know some of you watch it through, then you go back and you sort of craft with me, and if I do large sections, you're forever going back and forward on the video, and I can imagine it's most annoying. So I thought today we'd start off small and do this section down here, just this flippy bit on the edge that forms the little pocket. Okay, now I'm not sure about the US sizes, so I'm not sure if that came out or not in the US sizes, or if you just ended there. If so, make yourself a little pocket. It's easy enough to do, and stick that on. So you'll then have a side tuck, the same as me. So I'll just show you what else I've done. I've used the large coin envelope template to make this with, and I'll show you how I did that in the next video. This was the piece that I did on Sunday in the live. It's very similar to this, so if you could do this, you can do that. It's a little bit wider, I think, but it's in the template set anyway, the size and shape I used for this. So but fundamentally it's so wide, and I'm sure you could make one yourself. And that was what I put on the back of it. But all of this was on Sunday's live stream. That was Sunday the 10th of July, if you're looking for the live stream. So that's that. I will put something on the background, of course. And then this I made before the live, just to give you an idea of what you could do with some of the templates. So this is the large file folder. I've decorated the front, and actually I haven't got round to decorating anything else, so that needs finishing up as well. But I'll show you the whole thing from start to finish, and I've just clipped that onto there using one of those bulldog clips, which I absolutely love. So, however, that being all said, this is the little bit we're going to start with today. Who knows, I might get 2 videos done today. Who knows, I might not. I don't know. Anyway, this is it. So for the first thing, let's stick it down, because it's most annoying working on something that's wobbling around in thin air. So I'm just going to use a little bead of glue along the top and the bottom, but if you're making your own pocket, that's fine. I'll tell you how much this one measures actually. So then I think it's 1 3/8 I seem to recall. Yeah, I mean it is 1 3/8, but it doesn't have to be exactly that. 1.5 inches would be fine. Right, so let's get cracking. Now I put on a lady who I have now lost. Where are you, lady? She was hiding underneath here. And she's going to go about there. And I've got some, well, these are arrows from the new Tim Holtz Physics Chapter 3 release. And I think these were in the postal set. You don't really need that, and to be quite honest, you could draw these. A Sharpie pen or something. Do it in pencil first, but you could draw them. There's no need to sort of go out and and buy that just to get some arrows. Yeah, buy it if you want to use the rest, which I do. But just for the arrows, draw them in pencil and you'll be absolutely fine. But we'll stick those on in a minute. First thing I want to do is colour this lady up. And I'm going to be using Distress Embossing Glaze, it's called. And I've chosen this colour, Twisted Citron. Never used it before, so that should be quite exciting. Let's see what happens with that. Where's my bit of paper gone? I don't know, let's use this. Yeah, I had a bit of an evening yesterday evening, cutting out the things from the new Tim Holtz release, Physics release. And it was exciting. I loved it. Here's my pen here. So I'm just going to colour her. Well, I'm going to go over it with the Distress marker. Distress Embossing Pen is what it's called, to give it its proper title. And I really want to make sure that I catch all of this, because really you can't effectively go back over it with the Distressing Glaze without it getting a bit patchy, as I have found out to my cost, actually, as I did one of the large portrait people and missed a bit, went back, and I just couldn't get it right at all. A little bit on the toes of her shoes. I'm just going to go back over this just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I've got it all. But you know what they say, once bitten, twice shy. Right up under her hands. Okay, I think that's it. Let's hope that's it, shall we? Sprinkle this. Oh, it's so bright. Sometimes though these do look bright, and they don't look so bright once you've embossed them. I'm hoping it's not going to be this bright, because that's just stupidly bright. Yeah, I think we're all right. Might have missed a bit down there, which I'm just going to leave. I'm going to ignore that bit down there. But I have got somewhere I don't want it. Down this arm. Let's hold on to her arm there. I'm just going to take this embossing powder off there, off her arm. Doesn't want to come off. Maybe I put embossing pen on it would be my bet. That's it, it's coming off. Slowly but surely. And there's a bit here on her hand. Yep, that's better, that's much better. Yep, happy with that. So let's put the excess away. And heat emboss her. See what colour she comes out. Could be interesting. I think it's nice. I'm going with it's okay. Yikes, that's warm. That's about that then. Let's have a look and see what she looks like. She looks nice. It actually looks so much better on there than it does there, doesn't it? So that's good. Anyway, that's the first hurdle over with. So she is going to reside there on my page, but I want to just build up a little collage of ephemera, little snippets underneath her. And I want to ink them. So I've got this specimen card which I might want to stamp on and I've got this and this, and these two are out the Curators pack. This I think is out of the Field Notes Snippets pack. But let's ink round them and then see what we want to do. Yes, dauber, always useful in such an event. I do love these snippet packs. I really love them. My favourite of all is the Curator, the one with the tiny little ones. They're just so useful. And so colourful, there's lots of colours in it as well. Every time I hear myself say this, I think I'm doing an advert for Tim Holtz. Not that he needs me to do an advert for him, I'm sure. So that's one. Well, good news, the memoranda paper is in the UK Amazon. So I bought some. What did I say on Sunday? I'm not buying anything else. Yeah, I can hear myself saying it. But I was staggered this morning when I went to Amazon, did my usual round of what's available and what's not, and there was the memoranda paper. So I know that he stopped producing it, so it's, you know, it's ever declining in number. So anyway, let's have a look at this. I want that about there, I think. And this, yeah, Bobby's snoring again if you can hear him. He's just had his tablets, all his medications that he's been on since his operation last week. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And because I'm having arrows coming down, I want this. It's the same die, actually. This is the outline. Hello, come here. Yeah, that's the arrow, and then you get an outline die with it as well. So this is the outline, this is the actual arrow, and I want to put it there. I don't know why. I don't know why I want to do this. Don't even ask, because I haven't got a clue. I just kind of like the idea of the arrow. For some reason, my journal is taking on a sort of transportation type thing. I don't know why, but anyway, it, you know, might not stay that way. So she can go there like that. The arrows will come down to her head. Oh, that's good. Look, I've got tram lines there to follow on my ledger. Yay, yippity-doo-dah. That makes life a bit easier, doesn't it? Yippity-doo-dah. Right, might have to move that down a bit because I quite want 4. There. Move that down, move her to there. Yeah, I'll get 4 in there, I think. It's quite tedious cutting all these arrows up because it's just one die, so you have to keep running it through. But you know, what else was I going to be doing? Actually, some while ago, like a couple of years ago, oh, excuse me, Mr. F found a, yeah, that's it, that's what it's going to look like, hopefully. Quite like that. Found a really, really old die cut machine. I mean, it's ancient, but it works, and for these little ones it's brilliant. So anyway, what am I talking about that for when I've got things to be doing? Let's stick this together how we want it, and then I'm going to back it onto some paper just to firm it up, because it's going to be hanging over the edge here, and I don't want it getting crinkled when you put things in and out the pocket. So that's going there like that. And I've got glue down here that I don't really need. It's not the end of the world. Then I'm going to put my arrow on. I think I need my tweezers for this. It's much easier holding things in tiny things like this in tweezers and gluing them, I'm discovering. Right, so I want that on there. Look at that, lovely. And then this one. Yeah, so I'm actually going to back this onto something because just for the strength situation. So there we have it. It's just a little collage. It's just quite nice. I quite like it. That looks like it's not straight. Yeah, I think that's better. That'll look better. Yeah, that's fine. Right, got glue on here now, which is annoying. So now I want to back it, but I also want to stamp on here. I'm not sure what I want to stamp. I'm not even sure what colour I want to stamp in. I think red. I like stamping the odd thing in my journal in red. Where are my field notes? Here we are. Right. Let's see what we want. Nothing too major, just a little bit of something. How about that? That's quite nice. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think any of these field labels want to stick. Oh, having said that, that's sticking. And it doesn't have to be straight either, but if you're making it off straight, make it quite a bit off straight, otherwise it looks like you were trying to make it straight and failed. So I'm going to make mine quite a bit off straight. Just give it a minute, give it a minute, give it a minute. Oh, look at that, that's so lovely. I know, I'm easily pleased, I know that. Good job really, isn't it? Put the lid back on that. Right, okay, we're making progress, guys, making progress. Let's put this onto a piece of coffee stained paper. It doesn't have to be coffee stained paper, it's just that's what I've got to hand. And I'm going to glue the back, stick it on and then cut it out. As I say, just for a bit of support. I'm not going to put it on card because I think that would be overkill. Because these pieces are card anyway. Right. Let's stick it on that way. Right up to the corner. I don't really need any overhang at all. Like that, that's fine, that's grand. We'll cut that out. State my desk's in nobody's business. It's ridiculous. It's like that every time I do, Timmy, because I have to get everything out. I don't just need one or two things out. I need everything. So stuff's in boxes, stuff's in plastic envelopes. Some stuff's just in sort of open tubs. Oh my goodness me. It is a mess. And to be honest, to be brutally honest, I hate working in a mess. I just can't find a way around it with Tim, I'm afraid. There we go. Just square this up around the edge. It is a bit of a fuss just for a little thing, but I think it's worth it. I really, really do. Okay, so there we go. That's that. Let's just ink around it a little bit again for that coffee stained paper that we've just put on. There we go. So let's stick that there. That's where it wants to go, and she's going up there. Yeah, that's fine. Let's stick it on. So I want to go to about where? About there. That's where I want the glue to sort of end. Vaguely there. So I hope you're all having fun with this. It's fabulous how it all comes together. It always amazes me how it comes together. Right, so stick this down. There we go. Just check that I haven't got any errant glue. Don't think I have. No, I think we're all right. Yep, that's fine. So, good, making progress. So this lady wants to stand about there. Well, I don't know where she wants to stand. I haven't even asked her. I haven't even asked her where she wants to stand, but that's where she's going, I can tell you. And I'm just going to ink around her. If I had some ink on my dauber, I'd probably do a better job. There we go. That's calmed her down a bit more as well, actually. So it's all straightforward, this. And it's just my idea. You don't have to do it. So I want her head in between those tram lines, because that's where the arrows are going to be. That's good. And then it is a question of sticking the arrows on. So just some little dots of glue for the arrows, and even that will be too much. There we go. So I'm going to get my towel because I know that glue's going to seep out. There we go. Let's see how these are going to fit. Yeah, really nicely actually. Unbelievably. It doesn't matter, you know, whatever you've got left at the top is whatever you've got left, don't worry about it. There we go. Dies definitely have a right and a wrong side, don't they? You know, the side that they're being cut on. It's quite beveled. So you have to make sure you get them right, otherwise they really look wrong. Last one. Ooh, you've got to hang on to the tweezers. It's really easy for me to forget to do that, actually. I somehow think they're going to be okay just dangling by themselves. There we go. That's that. Right. And there we have it. There's our side tuck. Nicely done. I like the green lady, actually. I really do. Particularly since when she had a bit of ink over her. That's quietened her down. But I think she's nice. I think she's every bit as nice as this lady here. Let's take this out so we can have a direct comparison. Yeah, I mean, this one I stamped on, this one already had words on it, so, but that's about the only difference, I think. Obviously the colour. But, you know, very similar. Great, excellent. So that's the tuck done. I will be back really soon, I mean, maybe possibly even later today, to carry on and see if we can make a bit more progress with things. So thanks for joining me for this one. See if you can get it done. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.